ignore whatever they're doing. Okay. Cadets, today you're going to try and join NMC. The Brotherhood. You see, all these people all around me have gone through this same thing that you have. There's a lot of you, okay? Not all of you will pass. There's a high likelihood that none of you will. If you don't listen to the rules that I'm going to tell you right now. Because you will be hazed. You will be yelled at. And this will be a high-intensity environment. So if you cannot handle that, then you will need to leave. Okay. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of everything, I need to know if any of you have some sort of physical or mental condition. ADHD does not count, but things like partial deafness, blindness, autism. You can whisper it to me. You can DM it to me. Get it to me so I can at least know. Okay? Yes, dyslexia counts as one too, yeah. I'm not getting anything from anybody, so I want to assume that none of you have any sort of mental or physical condition that would impede your ability in this training. So I'm going to get into the rules of how this is going to work, okay? You will address me as ma'am. You will address everybody here as sir or ma'am because you are cadets. You're below everybody here. And you need to remember that, okay? When you address your fellow people, you will call them comrade. Okay? Show respect to each other. You guys are all at the bottom of the barrel. If you can help each other, then that way you might be able to get out. When it comes to speaking, you will not speak unless spoken to, unless I ask you a question. When it comes to making those questions and you replying, you will answer in perfect grammar and punctuation at all times. If I ask you a question, you will say, yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am. You will have that comma, you will have the period, you will have everything in proper order. Every time you're writing, you should pretend that you're submitting an essay to Stanford. I need the utmost best from you because those are the standards that we have here at this Brotherhood. Whenever you refer to yourself, you will not say my, you will not say I, you will say this cadet. This cadet has a question, ma'am. This cadet is stupid, ma'am. Always, you'll refer to yourself as this cadet. You will not move unless I say the words, ready, move. If I say, kiss the ground right now, you won't do that until I say those two words. If I tell Gamer, go touch that wall, he's not going to do it until I say the words, ready, move. There, he did it. Perfect. All of you remember this. Single file line behind me. Ready, move. Come on. Don't shove each other. Just get into a nice single file line, okay? The only commands that are exempt when I say, get into the line and fix yourself and stop moving. As soon as you come to a halt, you do not move. I'm really telling you. You will not move if you come to a standstill. Lovely, is that understood? I need a yes ma'am or a no ma'am. Okay. Pull him out then. Yeah, that's not correct. Dream, what face are you using? Because I know it's not the basic face. Because you have a U shape, whereas everybody else has a V shape in their smile. You're not in the proper noob colors. You're not following the instructions that I said. Flame, I didn't tell you to fucking move either. None of you! You have 30 seconds to fix the face that you have on right now, and then we will refresh you. As for the rest of you, I'm going to teach you cover. This is a drill command. Okay. Drill commands are the only thing that are on the same level as ready move. If I say single file line behind me, gamer goes when I say ready move. It's fine, gamer, just go behind me. When I say cover, gamer will turn over his shoulder. Someone refresh him. He will turn over his shoulder, he will be centered with me, and he should have his shoulder barely touching my back. Like so. Because he is at the end of the line, what he will do is he will stay there until I say the words, recover. When I say those words, he will then turn back around and face the front. If you are in the middle of the line, you will automatically turn back to the front once you are done, so the person behind you can cover. Okay, cadets, cover! You do not do it until the person in front of you has done it. Everybody behind Captain Nubia just failed that test. Cadets, if you're behind Captain Nubia, face back to the front and wait till it's your turn to cover. I'm glad to see two of you were listening. Never mind. One of you was listening. Thank you, Lovely, for understanding the command that is ready move. Okay? You guys are failing miserably at this so far. So I'm just gonna say, cadets, cover. We just had this talk. Wait till Captain Nubia is finished and he's barely touching my back with his shoulder. Give him a strike. Okay, Captain Nubia, right now your shoulder is clipping through my back. You turn back when you're done. Okay. Keep going. Dad, you're not covering yet. You guys can't understand this simple command. We're just gonna keep going forward. Because you guys can't understand how to make a proper single file line. And that's already bad enough. And I don't want to spend forever on this. Because I know that you guys will already fail. Make at least a presentable single file line. So it doesn't look like a fucking scrunched up caterpillar. Lovely, why are you still facing that way? I'm not even gonna bother with that command again, because you guys can't fucking understand it. When I say drill movements, you will do it without the command ready move. So when I say this command, you're gonna move forward and follow me. Forward! Hurch! Don't go into that staff lounge. I will kill you, and you will fail. Oh. Fix this line, ready, move. Don't do the cover, just fix the line, fix the gaps to at least make it look presentable. Stay here. Who is it? Nim, you can yell at them. You can deal with that cadet that did whatever they just did. I was not there.
Which one was? Are they still here? The cadet count hasn't fucking moved, so that cadet that where did he go? Oh, they died? They're like XX Lovely, something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you are. Hey cadet, stop fucking moving. I don't know what the fuck was going through your mind when you decided to just start slow walking and delaying the entire training. Right, we're wasting precious seconds because your dumbass can't figure out how to walk straight. Now, perhaps, maybe you really are just this dumb. And you didn't realize that you pressed the Z key, Z, on accident. If you didn't know, Z makes you move slower, which is generally for drill and for formations. So if you see that little crosshair on the bottom right, of your screen, right? Oh, he entered the staff lounge. Did you go in that room behind you, cadet? Did you? Hello? Yes, ma'am. Do I sound like a... Okay.
Who is calling themselves?
It was a mistake. Okay. I don't know why you saw staff lounge and decided to go in there. So I'm going to give you a chance. Hey, cadet, heads or tails? Heads or tails? Tails, sir. Let me get a coin.
If you have questions, you will say it and you will ping me in Chow Hall, and then I will look at your message if I cannot see it in Roblox.
That's just about a good look at it. Next time you do something as stupid as going in the staff lounge or touching the grass outside of Camp Arion, I'll just kick you. We don't tolerate this type of fucking retardation here in the NMC. Right? We want people who can actually listen. That's why we do this. So in the middle of raids, we don't have morons like you messing us up. Because we love to win here in the NMC. Anyway. Gamer, undetain them. Let them go.
Cadets, I will tell you.
Follow me, ready, move. Let's go.
I will tell you to find your seat. You will not sit in it. Okay? Find a seat, ready, move.
Fall in, ready, move.
Sit down. Be as careful as you can.
Fall in, cadet. Fall in. Ready, move. Go, 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 go. Fall in. Why are you Jesus Christ. Hey, oh my God. Remember what I said about me giving you a second chance? Yeah, no, forget that. You touched me. I don't want your fucking slimy ass fingers over my body. However, here in the NMC, we do want people who try again and who have perseverance and are determined to try again. For now, though, you fail. Damn, my god doesn't shoot. Okay. Ping me in the chow hole channel and get out of the VC and get out of the game.
Cadets, take a seat. Ready, move. The fuck are you doing? You take a seat and then you decide to get up? Cadets who are back there, I need you guys to fill in the front. 2 of you are going to come up, okay? It's going to be the 2 people over there. Who is it? Chris, Rockstar, and Flame. Get up and go sit in the 2 seats in the front. Ready, move. Okay. Pull out your notes. That was enough time. We're going over uniforms. Yes, that's true. You can use that command right there. Use the exclamation point notepad if you guys need notes in Roblox, or just pull up a fucking notepad on your computer. There's an entire app for it, but whatever. Uniforms! We have 3 main kinds of uniforms here in NMC. Operationals, noob combats, and formals. First are operationals. Operationals are what we wear on interior NMC events. You'll wear this to Overpass, or you'll wear some operationals to the W. We have special operationals for that. However, you will not wear this to the Waterloo at Home deployment that is going on in the main NS server. You will be made fun of. You will look like a fucking idiot, and we don't like idiots in NMC. There's the operationals for the W. Here, these are 5 variants of our most commonly used operational, the olive greens. These are all within regulations, and you are allowed accessories as long as they are time appropriate. And they're not too outlandish. Next is noob combats. Noob combats are what you will wear to Waterloo at Home. This is how you will show in those main deployments, whether it's in time zones or the main NS server, that you are a Marine. You're allowed accessories as well, like how Gamer has a helmet and a vest on, but it cannot be something stupid. You cannot have a random cat on your shoulder. It makes you look unprofessional and really fucking weird. Next, we have Marine formals. We have 2 main kinds of formals, the alphas and the bravos. You see some people in bravos around me, and Gamer here is in alphas. Males will have a buzz cut or be bald, and females are allowed to have a neat bun. When it comes to the alphas, you are allowed only 1 accessory, and that is going to be prescription glasses, like what I have on now. You are not allowed sunglasses. You are not allowed facial scarring. You're not allowed tattooing. These are your most formal attire. You will wear these to inspections. You will wear these to promotions. Next are the bravos. These are the off duties that we wear as Marines. We use these when we're recruiting or during game nights or anything like that. We are allowed sunglasses. We're allowed light facial scarring. We're allowed light tattooing. Just because these are our off duties does not mean that you can put on whatever you like, okay? Have some respect, but you're allowed a little bit more freedom with your character. Next, we'll go over the cap specifically. The one that you guys are probably going to be the most affiliated with is the garrison cap. This is the enlisted cover, okay? It goes from private to staff sergeant. Next is going to be what most divisions called a peaked cap. However, we call it the Marine Alpha cover. That is what its proper name is here in NMC. This is for Gunnery Sergeant Plus. Now, these cool things you see over here are cockades. Over here, Gunnery Sergeant and Command Sergeant will wear the up above cockade. That is the NMC logo. Next, Sergeant Major and above will be wearing the same thing, but also with these 2 branches above it. Any questions, cadets? Any questions? I'm not seeing any typing in the stage chat. I'm not seeing any in Chow Hall. 1, 2, 3. How many of you are there? Okay, there's 4 and 5. I'm still waiting on 3. 6. Hello, who else? Who else am I waiting for? There's another. I'm waiting on 1 person. Who is it?
It's
Who's
Cosmic
on their
Cloud.
phone?
Cosmic. How the fuck do you say your name? Cosmic Cloud. Hey, motherfucker, listen to me. You take more than 5 seconds to reply, and this goes for everyone, by the way. You take more than 5 seconds to reply, I'm just gonna strike you. That took way too long.
Where did he reply, gamer?
In the fucking stage chat. That took way too long. So better throw your phone away. Put it away. Stop looking at Coco Melon or whatever the fuck other weirdo ass shit you're watching. And focus on this. Otherwise, I will make sure you never get in. Because I don't want people like you. Or people who behave like you. In the MC, okay? You understand me, cadet? Do you understand? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why don't I still have your response?
He did it.
Cadet! Yeah, after 5 seconds. Let's try that again. Do you understand what I'm saying? 5, 4. There we go.
Okay.
Lock in, bitch.
Do not touch me and do not shove each other. Single file line behind me. Ready, move. Okay. Forward. March! Halt. Cadets, are any of you female? Okay. Forward. March! Halt. Okay. When I say the words right face, you're going to turn 90 degrees over your right shoulder, and then you'll be facing these lockers. Right face! There we go. You guys are going to be putting on some operationals. Now, there's one main path that you guys will always take. However, depending on your position, you will be adding extra movements. But here, as soon as you reach this point, you will go forward. You will pivot 90 degrees over your left shoulder. You'll walk forward. You'll pivot 90 degrees over your right shoulder. You will walk up and you will press T a singular time because I will know. I will if you press it more times because I can hear my locker shutting the total number of times you press it. So if you press it once, I'll hear it slam once. If you press it 15 times, I have to listen to my locker door slam over and over and over. So let's press it once. You'll turn 180 degrees over your right shoulder. Then you will do the same thing back. Now, for Bubba, what he will do is he'll walk just straight forward and do the entire routine. Bam, grab it, boom, boom, boom. But if you're all the way over here, as Chris, then you're going to have to add an extra step, which will be like this, and then he'll probably have to move to the right, go forward, and do this. Everything should be done with sharp and snappy pivots. A way that you can get those and achieve them is if you are in third person and you only use WASD. That is how you can get those sharp pivots. As soon as you get here, go first person to do a 180, and then you can go all the way back and do what you need to do. Do not face towards the lockers again once you are done. You will stay looking at my instructors back here. I will stand behind you and I will say, get your operationals and those 2 special words. That's how you know it will be your turn to go. Get your operationals. Ready, move. Outstanding. This is what I want to see from all of you. That was the single perfect movement I've ever seen in this locker room. He has set the bar high, and I expect all of you to reach yourselves above what he has just done. Grab your operationals. Ready, move. You jumped up and you slammed that bar into the fucking ground. Let's see, what point did I make all the way over here when I said, turn over your right shoulder 180 degrees? And you decide to do it the other way? Tell me, cadet, do you think that's the better way to do it? Do you think changing every drill manual in existence is the proper way to do it? Because tell me, if you want to take my job, if you want to improve this section of this training, I will gladly take your advice, but I don't think that that's the proper way to do it. So I really want everybody else to heed my words. I'm watching every movement you do. I will know if you turn over the wrong shoulder. I will know if you pivot 94 degrees. I will know every single time. Attempt your best each time. Grab your operationals. Ready, move. My God, you might have just buried the fucking bar! What? Tell me, what are you doing? What is this? What is this? Where you're going like this and you're going like this and you're slipping and sliding like you're on a mountaintop in a drag racing car. The fuck are you doing? I gave you the easiest way to do it, where you just do this. That's all you do. You don't go first person for any of it, and yet you still manage to look like you're on a fucking slip and slide, man. I mean, come on! You've been through this before! You have! Grab your operationals. Ready, move. You all should know what the fuck was wrong with that. Especially, I just gave you that demonstration. You need to be in third person to get the cleanest pivots. You just go like this. It is that simple. You don't even move your fucking mouse. And yet you are over here going like this, creeping like you're in a fucking Scooby-Doo episode. I mean, come on. Grab your operationals. Ready, move. Oh. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. What the actual fuck? Didn't even say ready, move. And even then, when you started, you were slipping all over the place. And you mess up your grammar. Cadet, I want you to go back into that line and try again. Ready, move. Go into third person. I don't want to see this because it gives you unclean pivots. Grab your operationals. Ready, move. Oh my fucking god. You have the audacity to ignore my advice, then to slam my locker door 2 times, and then you try to fucking run into me like a football player! What are you doing? I need to know what's going on behind that screen. I mean, really, I'm giving you chances. I wasn't even going to strike you until you decided to bulldozer into me like I am guarding you from an end zone. Do better, you're already on 2. 1 more and you're out of my fucking training. Grab your operationals. Ready, move. I was gonna let that lean slide. I understand. But my god, what the fuck? You not only turn over your left shoulder, you decide that you're a little nervous. You start twiddling your fingers. You start pacing around a little bit in front of me because you know you fucked up. And I can tell you one thing, is that I did not say to do that when you got back here. Get your operationals. Ready, move. That's exactly what I want to see. Thank you. Both of you on the ends have just done it perfectly, and that proves to me that all of you in the middle are just fucking idiots. Single file line behind me. Ready, move. Don't fight for your spot. Forward, march! Halt. Cadets, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to all turn off your shift lock now. Because as soon as I say the words forward march, you are going to have to be sprinting. Because everybody here has the clearance to start shooting at you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward, march! Start running! I need to see running from all of you! Let's go! Keep up with me. If you touch my grass, I'll fail you now. I don't care what strike you're on. Let's fucking go! Move! Move! See, is that all of you? Looks like I'm missing a few. As soon as you get in my building, you stop running. Right, we already lost one of you. Hold. Don't push each other and don't fucking touch me! I can see you guys trying to push him into me so that he gets a strike. I need you guys to back up and form a single file line. Ready, move! You guys are teammates. Don't try and push each other into me so that one can get a strike. Find a seat. Ready, move. Don't sit down. Yes, you can. I'm gonna hand you off to Senior Drill Instructor Nimvor.
Like with the previous classroom, you're expected to take notes on the information I'm about to present you. This is all your final exam. Cadets, take your seats. Ready? Move. There's a lot of walls of text here on this presentation. I will narrow this down to what you need to know. So make sure you are listening to me. Unless you want to squint your eyes at the screen. So, the NMC by definition is the expeditionary force of the new aristocracy. We act as naval infantry guarding 1NF's naval assets as well as shock troopers whenever we're deployed on the ground with the infantry. The infantry being first, and second, and third noob divisions. Right? Acting as shock troopers means that we are the first in and last out. Right? We are the first to fight anywhere in this country, as well as doing amphibious landings, going headfirst into fortified positions, etc. Right? We don't leave a position until the enemy is either dead or we are dead. Here's our rank structure. Starting with cadet, which has no insignia. You guys are trying to join the NMC. You're not even a part of the NMC. What is it? Oh, fuck no. Hey, bitch ass, you're a Nazi? Motherfucker, answer me. Why the fuck are you screaming? End that sentence with periods. I don't know why you're lying to me when I can see that you have uploaded fucking Nazi decals and Nazi fucking icons. As well as a shirt that says "Breaked Up." The fuck is wrong with you? This is kids platform. Are you gonna say anything to me? Hello? Right, but you own that shit. And you also own a shirt that says "Breaked Up." Are we for real? Stand the fuck up. Ready, move. Get on that wall over there. Ready, move. Instructors! Firing line! MEI2, get your asses over here. Oh, 111, I want this guy erased. You understand me? Class 3, fail logs, everything. That is why we do this. We don't want degenerates and extremists and racists and other fucking weirdos of humanity in the NMC. We don't want that shit. Somebody forward this to NMCO2. Ask them how they let that slide. Get them out of this VC, out of the group too. If warrant officer over there could help out. Actually, before we begin or we continue with this, I need you all to greet two special guests that we have. Namely, warrant officer first class Reculo 999 and warrant officer second class Fusil. Say, good day, sir and ma'am. That's what you're gonna be saying. Come on. Open your fat ass mouths. Good day, comma, sir and ma'am. Sir and ma'am aren't capitalized. They're not fucking gods. Fix that shit. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, cadet. And you guys in the VC. There you go. I'm glad we're paying attention. I'm glad we're on our feet like this. Continue like this, and we won't have any more issues. Also, MEI, deal with the Civ. Continuing. Here are the enlisted ranks of the NMC. Starting with Cadet, which is not even a rank. You guys are shit. Simple as that. You guys are a pile of shit trying to join the NMC. That's why we treat you like this. You guys have not proven anything to us. You need to prove to me and to the other drill instructors that you're worth something and you can be a Newark Marine. Right? That you've gone through this process of proving yourselves and joining the NMC. Moving on to Private, which also has no insignia. This slideshow is a little outdated. Alright, I will tell you what's outdated, and I'll tell you what you need to write down. Private has no insignia. Why? Privates are the first rank of our group, but they have not proven anything to the Corps. They've only proven the rank or the title of Marine. That's why they got no insignia. Moving on to Private First Class, which gets one thin chevron. You can see there's like a thick and there's a thin chevron. Private First Classes get one thin chevron. Then there's Lance Corporals with one thick chevron. Alright? And finally, Deputy Corporals with one thick and one thin chevron. This marks the end of the enlisted ranks. Alright, Deputy Corporal is the highest enlisted rank you can have before being an NCO. It's important to note that the way to get Corporal, which is the first NCO rank, it's a junior NCO rank, is through the NCO program. The NCO program, you must apply to it and be accepted and pass it. You can do that in any of these ranks, from Private to Deputy Corporal. However, you have a higher chance of being accepted if you are in these latter two ranks. Moving on. Corporal is a junior NCO rank. They are the first NCO rank. Right? These guys are like the model Marines. They're supposed to be role models for every single member of the NMC. They get one thick chevron on top with two thin chevrons below. Next, you have the actual NCOs, starting with Sergeant with one thick chevron on top and a diamond below. Moving on to Staff Sergeant, which is a new rank, that's why it's not displayed here, with one thick chevron on top, a diamond in the middle, and a thin rocker below. A rocker is an upside down chevron, kind of like the one Command Sergeant has. Right, you see, that's a rocker. But for Staff Sergeant, it's thin. After Staff Sergeant, which would be around here, you have Gunnery Sergeant. Gunnery Sergeant has one thick chevron on top with two diamonds below. It's not uncommon to see these guys doing administrative work or helming subdivisions or doing, yes, tell them about that. Or doing anything of that kind. Moving on to the Command Sergeants. They mainly help the Sergeant Major, this rank over here, administer the rest of the sergeants and the NCOs and any other activity which they may need done. Alright? Command Sergeants get one thick chevron on top, a diamond in the middle, and a thick rocker below. I'm going to skip the Major for now, or the Sergeant Major for now. Moving on to the Commissioned Officers. Warrant Officer First Class and Second Class. We have examples of them back there. Alright, First Class with the Warrant Officer Ranky Lol 9999, and Second Class with Fusil. These guys are mainly paper pushers, administrative workers that oversee a lot of processes that go on here in the NMC, as well they handle promotions, ranks, roles, bots, and all this other stuff. Without them, the NMC would be absolutely nothing. And finally, we get to Nubic Marine Command. Starting with the rank I skipped, Sergeant Major. Or you can think of Nubic Marine Command or NMCOM as a separate entity. NMCOM starts with Sergeant Major. Over here, he's the highest enlisted rank. He is kind of like a senior enlisted advisor, per se. He gets two thick chevrons with a star below. The current Sergeant Major of the Nubic Marine Corps is Teraoski. I will spell his name in the stage chat. Teraoski. Like that. Moving on to the Major, who gets one star as his insignia. We currently have no Major. The position is vacant. The Major is the third in command of the NMC. Moving on to the Brigadier. He has 2 stars and he's the second in command of the NMC. Position of Brigadier is also vacant. And finally, You have the commandant, not the commodore, the commandant. Right, the commandant of the Nubik Marine Corps. He is the first in command of this group. He runs everything, oversees everything, makes sure everything is running smoothly, checking in from time to time to ensure that everything is satisfactory and efficient. His insignia is the NMC's anchor on top with a like a U of stars below it. The current commandant of the NMC is 1MD Cagville. I've written it down in the stage chat. Instructors, check instructor quarters. Anyway, the current commandant of the NMC is 1MD Cagville. I spelled his name out in the stage chat. Moving on to the history of the NMC. This is a bit of a wall of text. I'll break it down for you guys. All I have to know is that the NMC was founded on the 9th of February 2023 in the earliest versions of Port Majoris. And the first version of the NMC went inactive alongside the entirety of 1NF, but was reactivated by Admiral Gallantry. That's it. Some of the achievements of the NMC is that we've been awarded Division of the Cycle twice, something that we take great pride in. We also have a winning percentage of around 97%, accounting for all the raids we've ever hosted, and we have logged over 2,000 events since our reactivation. We were also the first division in Stratocratic history to win an external tournament. Right, not even 5NSO did this before us. We were the first to put the Stratocracy on the map. That is the type of honor and achievements and the legacy of success that you're trying to live up to. Moving on to our combat strategy. Here is how to become an effective Marine. First of all, playing for term. Term means terminal. Terminal means objective. If this circle is the capture point, it is my term. Alright, the term will most often not be a capture point, like a hard point, for instance. Right, that's a point that switches around the map. So, your one job as a Nubik Marine is going to be to stand on this term, capture it, and make sure the enemy does not capture it. Why? Because the term, right, playing for term, wins games. Whereas playing for kills or playing individually does not. That is the importance of playing for term, because if you play individually, if you feed your own ego, then we don't win. And if we don't win, we will identify why we don't win. And if that happens to be you, then you're gone. Or a more moderate treatment, you will be re-educated. Alright? Points secure the win, kills don't. We don't exist to serve your own individual egos. Moving on to situational awareness. It's better if I just give you guys D23 so you can see this yourselves. Alright? Equip the D23s I gave you. Ready, move. Don't do anything with them. Just face forward. Hey, Bowdy! Bowdy! Cosmic! Wake up! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo. Bowdy. Cosmic. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I don't know why that gun is not in your hands. I don't know why you're not facing forward with those guns. If you'd like to explain. Let me see if that's true. No, not that's true, actually. You do have two T23s. Huh. That's weird. Bowdy, you're having the same issue as the guy that posted that image below you? Is that the same problem you're having? Okay. What about now? Do you have a gun now? I'm asking if you have a gun. Okay, then just use your imagination. Both of you. So, if you have a gun, like these fellas, I did not tell you to fucking stow your guns like that, right? I'm telling you to face forward, ready, move with the gun. Dead. There you go. You're facing forward. You can only see forward. You cannot see what's behind you. So, for instance, if Junior Drill Instructor Mystified Water over there had a gun pointed at your guys' heads, or if I had a gun pointed at your guys' heads from over here, you cannot see me. I would jump you and I would kill you. However, unequip your guns, ready, move. Suddenly, you're in third person and you can see the entire. Hey, Dad, unequip your gun. Bitch, next time I see you doing that shit, I will fuck you up. I'll strike you. Do you understand me? Am I clear to you? Or do I need to repeat myself? I'm asking you to have your attention on this training, not to fucking look at YouTube or Reels or whatever else you're doing. Hey, I don't think there's an I here. I only know about this cadet. That's right. Remind me, how many strikes are you on? Enlighten me. 2. Oh, so now you think I'm a piece of shit because you're not putting punctuation on your sentences. Is that right? And you're not putting a comma before the 4, 3, 2, 1. Why have you not fixed? Okay. Heads or tails, cadet? Heads or tails? I'm gonna put this up to your luck. Next time, you won't be so lucky though. Tail. Jesus Christ. Are you gonna speak properly or just gonna keep fucking it up? Oh my god. You got a load of this guy. You got a load of this fucking retard. Apparently you have some undiagnosed autism you didn't tell us about at the start. No, it doesn't matter anymore. Get out of my training. Ping me in Chow Hall. Goodbye. You may try again later. As I was saying, you can now see all around the room. You can go in third person and see everyone in the room because you don't have your gun equipped. That is called situational awareness. It is. What does that mean? It means that you can see all around the room. You can see enemies that are trying to jump you. And more importantly, you can also jump the enemies. Stay in instructor quarters. Alright? It's that simple. You should always be using this strategy when you're not in direct combat. Moving on to communication. Communication is essential because that's how you tell your friends where the enemy is. For instance, if I get shot out of this window, and if I fucking die, if I go on the floor and die, I'm not going to start shouting about the map, or about my ping, or about my teammates, or about the enemy exploiting, because that clutters up comms, right? I can't hear people who are actually trying to give callouts. In contrast, if I say, oh, there's 2 guys in the top left window, then Drill Instructor Catsfly over here knows that there's 2 guys here, and she won't walk straight into this window and die. That's the importance of communication. If you see something, say something. And also, if you have a microphone, please use it. We don't care if you're a squeaker, or if you speak weird, or if you have an accent. Nobody cares. What we care about is if you can use that microphone of yours to give us. And now pre-aligning and pre-firing. These are essentially the same thing. If I'm standing right here and I know that an enemy is going to come down that carpet, I'm going to aim my gun at the threshold. This is the threshold, by the way, from which the enemy is going to pop out from. So, for instance, Drill Instructor Gamer, Or never mind. Cat's doing it. So for instance, if I'm standing here and I know that girl instructor cat's gonna come down the alleyway, I can aim my gun where her head is gonna pop out from, so that whenever she pops out, I can already get a headshot. Boom, she's dead. Alright. And pre-firing is essentially the same thing, but you fire before they even cross the threshold. It's also when you want to peek this hallway, you can fire before you even cross, so you can already have a active shot on the person down the hallway, so they don't react, right? Like this. Oh, what? Like that. I fired some shots here, but Drill Instructor Cat's Flash did not have time to react. That's pre-firing. Any questions as to what I just explained to you? Hey, come on, I want responses quick. Yes, sir. No, sir. Hello, sir. Let's get it to retard, sir. Hello? I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. I'm missing yours, Bowdy. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. Wake the fuck up. You understand me? Cadet, hello? Hello? Okay. I want you to get rid of your phone, put it away, and keep your eyes on the screen. It's not that hard. That's all we ask from you. We want people who can listen and who can follow orders, so that in our raids, you don't fuck us up. Okay? You understand me? Good. All of you, stand up. Ready? Move. All of you, form an S. Did I tell... What the fuck are you doing? Why are you standing? What the fuck is going on? And you're fixing yourself. Okay, motherfucker, that's strike 2 for you. And for you, how many strikes are you on again? Remind me. I know the answer, just remind me. How many strikes are you on? Cadet. Speak up, bitch. Hello? Cadet? No, I asked you how many strikes you on. Hello? Are you even the... you know what? You know what? Heads or tails, Cadet? Heads or tails? Ooh, unlucky motherfucker. That's strike 2. Now, all of you, SFL in front of me. Ready? Move. Just fit in there. Wherever you can. Detail. Ready. Forward. March. Halt. Stay within the circle. Alright, you are now free to move within the little circle. Ready, move. Within this big ass circle. Right? You can move around. Yes, you can look around. You can do whatever. However, start looking at me. I'll check in a second. Calm down. These are the subunits of the NMC. Alright. They are here for very specialized purposes. And they have some requirements to join. I'll explain all of that to you. Starting with MEI, or Marine Enforcement Investigations. These guys, they are the, what's this called? The enforcers of NMC. In fact, they are literally enforcers. These guys, they're just SMP members under a different name. They're SMP members that are also in NMC. They guard our BTs, they guard our inspections, they guard our high ranks, etc. Everything that SMP does, but for NMC. Alongside having a different name, they also get cooler uniforms, like these. They have these outdated ones because Camp Perion hasn't gotten some love. But, yeah. To join, you have to be junior enforcer or above in SMP, or a private or above in NMC. Over here, look at me, cadets, look at me. You would have MCSE, or the Marine Corpsman Support Element. By the way, it's in your interest to write all this down. Marine Corpsman Support Element. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you need to be a private with over 2 weeks of experience to join a MI. Anyway, over here I have MCSE, or the Marine Corpsman Support Element. Let me write that down in the stage chat too. Marine Corpsman Support. Yeah, over here. Marine Corpsman Support Element. Why are we looking at the chef? Why are we not looking at me? 5, 4, 3. There we go. These guys, they operate all sorts of medical systems like Chucky Med, Mop Med, and any other medical system you can think of. Right? Specifically with ACS games. For instance, if there's a raid map that we are going to use, or we are going to raid, then these guys will deploy alongside our squads to help out, being as combat lifesavers and shit, right? Corpsmen. To join, you must be in GSMC as a junior corpsman or above, and in NMC as a private or above. Over here, you have 1AAB, the 1st Armored Air Battalion. These guys, they are the specialists that operate tanks, heavy machinery, artillery, all this other crap, on a game called Multi-Crew Tank Combat, or MTC4. In fact, these guys, they're the #1 faction now on MTC4. There is nobody better at clanning on MTC than them. Right? They destroy the opposition. I believe they had a raid today. They won by a 43,000 point difference. These guys, they are no joke. They are incredibly good. We have some representative members over here with their uniforms. They're really good at what they do, at tanking, communication, cooperation, etc. To join, you must be. And they're also on a 14 win streak. Okay, my bad. It was a 50k point lead, and they're on a 14 win streak. These guys, they're very prestigious, and they know what the fuck they're doing. So to join, #15 win streak. Yeah, that's how good these guys are. I can't even keep up with all of their success. Anyway, over here you have the 1st Marine Expeditionary Unit, or 1MEU. Alright, 1MEU, they are kind of like the ODSTs from Halo, but for NMC. If you don't know what that is, they're kind of like Rangers, like Green Berets, for instance. Okay, these guys, they are scouts, and they're also people that go behind enemy lines to push. They get a sniper, they pick people out, all this other covert shit. Alright, that's what MEU does. They're the first to fight, the first to scout, the first to be anywhere, even within the NMC. They do scouting missions, they do milsim, they do all this other stuff, right? And MEU is very, very versatile. We have the commander of MEU over there, Warrant Officer First Class Ricky Lowell 999. I don't know if he would like to say a few words or not. I guess not. Anyway, to join MEU, you must pass a tryout. They are hosted on the game called the W. NS has deployed on it before. And yeah, we hosted there to test your teamwork, your cooperation, and your communications. That's what MEU wants, because they play for term. That's their unofficial motto, play for term. All right? That's what they do. They go for term. They don't worry about kills because they know that getting the term wins the game, even against better skilled players. Over here, you have NMSOC, Nubic Marine Special Operations Command. Bowdy, I swear to God, if we're going to have the same problem again. You're on very thin ice. Very. Anyhow, NMSOC, that if you put something living in front of them, that this. Nobody better than an MSOC at first-person shooter planning. So I have to know. To join, you must either attend a tryout or you can be handpicked in rare occasions out of just performance and combat trainings. And over here, you have Marine Drill Instructors, or MDI. By the way, over here, MEU is spelled 1 MEU, the 1st Marine Expeditionary Unit. And over here is MDI. MDI. I'll put it in the stage chat too. Anyway, MDI deals with the discipline and training of all new recruits and cadets that come into the Nubik Marine Corps, as well as the discipline of existing members in the NMC. All right, we instill discipline, values, and integrity into you new cadets, as well as reinforcing it in existing members, because they may have fucked up or they have infringed on a rule, etc. That's what MDI does. To join MDI, you must be a private for at least 2 weeks in NMC, and you must be selected by MDI Command. So it's very what MDI Command sees of you outside of your performance, right? Very reputation based. Because our instructors can't be just anyone. Our instructors have to be, role models, people with experience, etc. Now, stand in front of the unit you want to join. Ready, move. We got MEI, we got MDI, and we got to an MSOC. For the MSOC guys, I can tell you that's never happening unless you are gods at FPS combat. FPS clanning specifically. For the MEI guy, you're not a fucking killer? You don't want to kill, you just want to make sure your comrades aren't doing illegal shit? Right, that's respectable. I respect that, but you're not a killer? You don't like killing? Is that it? I see you typing. Come on, type faster. All right. Fair enough. Are you an SMP? Cadet? Are you an SMP? Yes or no? Yes. Oh, yeah, I see your tag. Okay. That was respectable. And MDI. Well, that's going to be a long road. I'll tell you that. Now, yeah. Everyone, single file line on me. Ready? Move. Cover. Actually, stop. Get over here, ready, move. There we go. Now you can cover. I said cover! No. Chris, do it again. Just because I want you to do it fast does not mean you can fuck it up. You can press Z, by the way, Z, to move faster. Or to move slower. Makes it much easier to do those maneuvers. No, do it again. You're not aligned. You're making a fucking squiggly line. You're fucking it up for everyone behind you. They can't count on you. There's still a little bit of space there between your arm and my torso. No, now your fist is up my ass. All right, that's acceptable. There you go. Now you move. No. Again, you gotta move back. The space is acceptable, but you're not aligned. There you go. Oh. Okay, there you go. Next, go, quick. Hello? Cover? Hello? There you go. Wow, that was quick. I commend you on that. Holy shit, if only you behaved the entire training like that. Jesus Christ. There's still space there. Come on, close that in, close that in, close that in, close that in. I said close. I said close, bitch, close. Uh-huh. No, what now? Also, you're tilted. No. Yeah, I realized that too late. You're tilted. Do it again. Do it again. I said do it again. I said do it again. Come on, motherfucker. If you can't think on your feet, what the fuck are you? All right, there you go. Yeah, now, last guy. Why are you not covering? Hurry the fuck up. Bitch, did I tell you to recover? Bitch, hello? Yo, 5, 4. Okay. Why did you recover without me telling you to? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't like how you're not giving me an answer as to why. Okay, his cadet has no excuses, sir. His. Are we for real? It's the second time you weren't paying attention. I don't think you're taking this seriously. Right, the entire training you have been reacting late, speaking late. Sometimes you did good, yeah. But the overwhelming majority of it, you know what time it is. Present arms! Aim! Yeah, put him over there. Present arms! Aim! Stalk what? Fire! Try again next time, you fail. Ping me in Char Hall 2. The rest of you. No, it's fine. The rest of you. Follow me, ready, move, let's go. Don't step on my grass, by the way. You were told this already, but... You like that sound? I like that smell of gunpowder, try to imagine it. Yeah, I parades. Shoot in the legs. Just one time. Each. I think they need some motivation to start evading these bullets. And one of you killed them.
You fucking kidding me?
All of you get on the fucking pads, ready, and on the pads, ready, move. Drill instructor Katz will take over again.
The fuck are you jumping for? You're not done with this training yet. I don't need to see you jumping for joy. Okay? This is gonna be our drill block. You guys have had a little bit of drill, but I need to know, are you guys fluent in things like right face, left face, right incline, left incline, about face, control face, center face? If I said one command in there that you do not know, you tell me right now. You say yes or no, ma'am. I need an answer from all three of you. Okay. I'll go over really quickly since 2 of you know it, but 1 of you doesn't. Right face and left face. If I say right face, you'll turn 90 degrees to your right. Very simple. If I say left face, you'll turn 90 degrees to your left. Just like a normal standard pivoting turn. Okay? If I say right incline, you will turn 45 degrees to the right. If I say left incline, you will turn 45 degrees to the left. Very simple. Just remember the slight difference in degrees. About face. Over your right shoulder, you will turn 180 degrees and be facing the opposite way. One of the biggest mistakes is when this is combined with incline. If I say right incline, you'll turn 45 degrees to the right. If I say about face, you will do an entire 180. Okay? You will still be at this angle. Do not just go like this or go like this. Okay? Now, next is going to be control face. If senior drill instructor Nim is a cadet, and I say control face, he will look at me the entire time, no matter where I go. If I jump on top of him, he will spin as fast as he can. Then I'll go back down, and then he'll find me immediately. If I say the words center face, he'll face to the center. However, he will look in my general direction. He will not look directly at me. Okay? So if I were to say center face right here in front of him, he'll look at me this way. If I'm over here, and I'm more towards this way, and I say center face, he'll look this way. He's not looking directly at me. Okay? Does everybody understand? Okay, I will each give you 1 mistake during this drill. Then you have no excuse. Right face. Left face. That's your 1 mistake. You fucked up on the most simple movement. Don't move back. Look back in the way you were.
Wait. I think it was under the impression that left face means look to your left, not 90 degrees to your left. Am I right or am I wrong?
Said.
Oh, you specifically said that?
I specifically said you will turn.
Then get the fuck out of here.
Okay. You're out, Pingme and Xiaoho. That's your 2nd time you failed on this section. Okay. About face. That's your 1 mistake, Cosmic. You turn over your right shoulder always. Left incline. About face. Right incline. Control face. You're a fucking idiot. I did not jump on top of you. I will give you that 1 time because I did try and trick you. Pay attention to your screen. Find me a little faster. Okay. Center face. Left face. What? That was not center? What are you talking about? It was your angle because I was standing directly in front of them. No, I was not. This concludes your drill block. We're going to move on to the final test. You have been taking notes on this the entire time. I expect you guys to do well. And if you don't, then you're not getting in. Or if you could bring us down to the MEI room. Okay. Okay. Cadets, stand on either side of the chair in front of me. Ready, move. Okay. This is going to be where I will DM you the test. You will not move on from that front page. You will fill out the information, and you will not move on until I tell you to. Okay? When it comes to this test, if it will be 10 minutes long. You'll have that amount of time. If you do not submit it by the time the timer goes off, you automatically fail. If you finish before the time is up, you will say, "Done, ma'am." You are allowed to use your notes. Okay, I'm going to be sending out the test to you now. Cadets, have both of you received your tests? There we go. Okay, let me pull up a timer. I'm doing it on my phone because I hate the Roblox one. Fill out your information. I'll give you time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The test will start. 3, 2, 1. Begin. I see that both of you have finished. Does not even reach the 5-minute mark. I'm intrigued to see what these tests will look like. Okay. Cadets, pull out your shovels. Ready, move. Pull out your shovel. Did you not get one like earlier? Cosmic. Fix your sentence now. Retype it. This cadet does not have access to a shovel. What? I am not a sir, so please fix it! Good. It should be one with a wall insignia. If you do not have it because you were having the issue earlier, the same thing with the guns, then you will watch. Both of you, start digging. Ready, move. Cosmic, follow Chris. If you cannot dig. Okay, cadets, stop. Cadets, come stand on either side of that chair again. Ready, move. Tell me, how do you guys think you did on this exam? Cosmic, you're still fucking it up! Fix it before I strike you and you're out of this BT. I just corrected you for it earlier. Thank you! Somehow, in some godforsaken way, you both failed. No, I'm kidding. You both passed. Everybody, start shooting. Welcome to... Okay. Permission to speak, disabled. Ready move is disabled. We are going to get you guys into your alpha uniform, and then we are going to take your graduation photo. Somebody fly us over there already. Because I don't want to fly myself over there and teleport us all. Somebody there? Oh, okay. Ghost do bring all. Oh, Nim. Okay. Cadets, over here. You guys aren't privates yet. Put on your alphas. Over here. Press T once. Where's the other one? Where's the other cadet? Where's the other cadet that's supposed to be here? There he is. Okay. Somebody fly us out to the graduation field. Okay. Wedge on me. MDI first, then cadets, then support group. Go on the right side, mystified. Cadets, one of you on each side. Thank you. Cadet, move over for Fidget as well as Warrant Officer Second Class Fusio. Okay, that's fine. Everybody wedge. Taking the picture. There we go. Okay. Nim, do you want to walk them through how to get into the new server? Nim is not here. Okay, I'll do it myself. Okay, now that you guys have graduated, everybody out of their alphas. No stimming. Cadets, you're stuck in them. It's fine. Nim is dead. Okay, cadets, you guys are on a bit of a probationary period. Both of my cadets, if you're not MDI, you are free to leave. And not my cadets. Cadets, come here and stand in front of me really quickly. Okay. So you guys, now that you guys are going to become privates in NMC, you guys are going to be put on a bit of a probationary period. That means for 7 days, you'll have to treat everybody with the utmost respect. Anybody with a higher rank than you, you will address them by their rank and then their name. Like, if I am to talk to Fusil, I'm going to say Warrant Officer 2nd Class Fusil. That's very simple. That's how you show respect. So just do that and you'll be fine. Ignore what the warrant officers are doing over there. So, once I roll you guys with the roll of graduation... Where are they? I will give you guys the graduation roll. Once you get this roll, you should be able to access the invite, NMC invite channel. You'll go there, and that will be where the server invite is. I'll wait for once both of you have gone through and done that. Both of you need to do that. Let me log this class very quickly.
Hello. Both passed.
Yes.
You guys already take the picture.
Yes.
Amazing. Hey, what the fuck?
What
Oh,
the?
that's Cagville. That's Cagville. That's Cagville.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who else was here as instructors? Fusil was also here. What other instructors were here? That's it. Okay.
Did you give them the spiel about Did you give them the spiel about ranks and NCOs and shit?
You can give more of it. I did a brief one, but
Okay, so Jesus Christ, bro. Ricky.
what?
Fuck.
Ignore all of this. This is the
Yeah,
first in command of first in command of NMC. Okay. I put up your class log. I will then also publish it. You guys have both accepted the invite to the NMC server, correct? Yes. Cosmic, yes or no? Okay. Good. Why did it just remove? Okay. I don't know what's going on with your roles. I'm going to put this there. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to add your graduated Marines roles right now.
Sorry to interrupt you, but the thing going on with roles, that's due to, again, the rover update and also the Roblox privacy thing update. So for roles to stick, you have to manually verify yourself with the rover website, and you have to make sure that they're in the group first before they do any role update, because they'll automatically roll them back to whatever they were before that, because the group they're not rolled in a group yet.
Okay.
It's wonky, but that's the perk of Roblox privacy updates. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are both in the group and... Okay, Fidget, shut the fuck up. You guys are in the new server. I've published your class log. Use that to request for your new role of private. That is your proof. I believe both of you are
quick
in
little
the
thing before you
servers.
guys leave. I need, or yeah. You guys are to refer to your NCOs by their rank for the next 2 weeks. You're to refer to your commissioned officers by sir or ma'am for the next 2 weeks. The only woman that's an officer is Fusil, so if you see her, you'll need to speak to her by saying ma'am at the end of your sentences. Also in full grammar, obviously. Otherwise, it just looks weird. Anyway, remember that you guys are Marines. Congratulations. You guys are privates. Congratulations. But you guys, shut the fuck up, gamer. No, we want you to speak. Right? We always want you to interact and integrate with us because you're one of us now. Anyway,
I honestly survived it by just not using Roblox chat and just using my mic and doing it, and it was pretty easy. So you guys should be able to do it pretty fine.
anyway, yeah. Where was I? Shut up, gamer. I said shut up. Right. You guys are still at the bottom of the food chain. There is a time and a place for everything. You're not gonna start stimming around or joking around with an NCO in the middle of a raid or a CT or any other serious event. So make sure that whenever you're like stimming, it's in chow hall and shit. Oh, you don't have access? Let me fix that.
Whoever's shooting, please stop it. Remember,
It's,
still a training. Cadets are here.
The NMC guys.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it now? Cosmic. Also, you're not cadets anymore, and you don't have to call me sir. So you can say I, you can say all this.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys are
good.
good. You
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. Don't stim in front of an officer during a raid or during a CT. But you can, you're brothers whenever you're like, you can break formation. By the way, I don't care.
Don't be like this guy. This guy's awful.
Yeah, he's not a good role model. Don't follow him. He steals. He steals.
He stims in every BT he goes to, so don't be like him.
He does. He does. No, I'm joking. He's good. He's a nice guy.